And while I'm talking, I will be fighting Goku Black in hopes to defeat him.
No, don't. Dude, no. I want to actually
No, I
focus on
mean,
this.
no,
Don't.
I'm gonna have a pause when I'm talking.
No. No, don't, dude. Just fucking focus on this for a second. Finish it, and then you can get back to doing that because I'm gonna end up doing the thing anyway. So just
All right.
focus on this for a second, please. For a second, please. All right. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Hello and welcome back to the Culminating Task Fake News Podcast. I'm joined here today with Yahir Rivera. He's here today to talk about gun control, specifically in the United States. So, what is gun control?
Gun control is the idea that to solve problems such as mass shootings, high suicide rates by guns, we must eliminate firearms from our daily lives. This idea seems simple enough, however, many aren't buying that it is just that simple. With more guns than people, how does one remove all those guns? This is an extremely divisive, hot topic to most, with half the United States claiming gun control is unconstitutional and that it is our right as citizens per the Second Amendment in the Constitution to hold and bear arms, while others are unhappy with current situations such as mass shootings in schools, calling for stricter gun control. This issue has only become more heated in recent years and seems to be ramping up with each and every day.
So, tell me, what got you so interested in this topic? You're clearly very passionate about it.
Well, you see, I too seek the solution. This can't keep happening, but also feel it would be unconstitutional to ban guns altogether.
Why discuss it now? Guns have been in the US for hundreds of years.
Well, I would say because it hasn't been an issue until now. People's minds are changing, becoming more violent and desensitized to blood and heinous crimes. In the last 12 years, mass shootings have risen back to numbers we haven't seen since 1974.
That's insane.
Yes, yes it is. To help understand both sides of this issue, I've brought a couple of articles I want you to take a look at.
Alright, let's see here. According to the article Pro and Con Gun Control from Britannia, which you say is unbiased and popular with God damn it.
Uninformed.
Yeah, I know. I thought I said uniform for a second.
Alright.
Alright, let's see here. According to the article Pro and Con Gun Control from Britannia, which you say is unbiased and popular with goddamn, why do I keep on saying ununiformed?
It's Britannica.
Uninformed. Yeah, Britannica, excuse me. Okay. Alright, let's see here. According to the article Pro and Con Gun Control from Britannica, which you say is unbiased and popular with uninformed audiences looking for more info on this topic, gun control laws do not deter crime. Gun ownership deters crime. How do you feel about that?
This is a very hot topic. While gun control laws would prevent crime involving guns, that only means the same crimes are committed without guns. It wouldn't necessarily deter crime. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. The guns mentioned in these crimes don't fire of their own volition, the same way they don't aim of their own volition. This is a problem of individual people committing crimes. So the question remains, why?
Well, let's move on, shall we? According to CNN, which you say is popular with audiences who already made up their mind on this issue and are looking for more approval from outside sources. In CNN's study in 2019, the number of U.S. deaths from gun violence has about 4 per 100,000 people. That's 18 times the average rate in other developed countries. What do you have to say about that?
This is a very manipulative statement. Now, if you'll notice, I claimed that this source was politically charged and has a left-leaning bias, and uses many propaganda techniques. This is one of those examples. When CNN claims the US has the highest number of US deaths from gun violence, they exclude all the countries that have a higher death toll despite the less total amount of guns. And the way they do this is by labeling them as undeveloped and removing them altogether. But who exactly decides what is and is not considered developed? This is a clear omission of information and an obvious attempt to make things seem worse than they are to push a political agenda.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, not so black and white, is it?
On the contrary, according to NRA ILA, adding gun control laws doesn't affect the gun crime rate at all. Some of the strictest laws in different cities have seen much of a decline. On the contrary, according to NRA ILA, adding gun control laws doesn't affect the gun crime rate at all. Some of the strictest laws in different cities haven't seen much of a decline as of 2022. Any comments on this?
This article does have a right-leaning bias. However, it does not use any propaganda techniques that I can deduce. This article shows that gun control is not the solution to gun crime. Not only is it unconstitutional, it doesn't work.
While I do realize that these sources all have different goals in mind, some push political agendas and some want to simply inform the reader of the topic at hand, or maybe have them vote a certain way. What are some of the differences and similarities you see between these articles?
Well, first and foremost, the topic of all these articles is gun control. However, they hold different stances. CNN claims that we desperately need stricter gun control due to many of the reasons stated in the article. Our unbiased source, Britannica, is the most similar to all the articles today, with the pros and cons of gun control clearly stated without any bias or propaganda techniques. Our final article by the NRA says gun control is not a solution to rising gun deaths and is unconstitutional. Some of the major differences are the biases in each one of these. CNN has a left-leaning bias, Britannica has no bias, and the NRA has a right-leaning bias. However, though they may be very different, they are both trying to convince the reader and sway their opinion and beliefs on gun control to push their respective political agendas.
So why look at multiple sources? Why not choose one source you believe to be reliable and strong?
Because as you can see, no matter how reliable one source may be, no matter how strong you might think it is, they can and will make mistakes, whether intentional or by accident. Sources might have the right idea and solutions, but have the wrong evidence or reasons to push them on you. You must look at multiple sources to know for sure, especially when it comes to hot topics that have strong political agendas being pushed side by side with them. For example, when it comes to gun control, there is lots of fake news and propaganda to sway people and have them vote a certain way.
Thank you for coming today. And thank you for tuning into Culminating Task Fake News Podcast.
All right.